Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are here to do a bit of an unboxing. I was debating to wait to film all in one go when the adult FairyLoot for the month of March would come in. They had some delays, so they did apologize and sent an email just saying that it would be sent probably in April. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do the other 3 boxes that I have. But yeah, I just wanted to open books. It's a Friday afternoon. I had a crazy week. Overall good, just very intense. So I just wanted to have a tea and relax and open books. Oh, this is hot. This is hot. I'm gonna probably just drop it knowing how clumsy I am. But let's go. I still have 2 FairyLoots though. One is the YA box with the items, and one is something that I acquired because I had the first one in the series, and I bought the third one because I couldn't get my hands on the second one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I don't know if I'm gonna read them and potentially keep them, or I'll figure out. Then I've got my Broken Binding box, and then I have my YA, as I was saying. I'm gonna start with the Broken Binding because this is the third and last book in a trilogy. The first trilogy I subscribed for. I got my subscription in January, starting in January. So this is the third book in the series. It's completing that series, and the next series is very exciting, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But I'm looking forward to the next series. They do trilogies usually, although the next series technically is not going to be a trilogy, but only 3 books are out at the moment, so they're probably going to sell the next books later on. And the Broken Binding, for those who don't know, it's a UK-based subscription box. You got 2 tiers to choose from. However, the waiting list for tier 1 currently is like 10 years of waiting, but tier 2, which is what I'm subscribed to, you get a box a month, and the book has different cover, has character art inside. I don't think it's signed. I don't think so, but you get spread pages, and will focus not on new releases necessarily, but they do beloved series that might be a few years old, and yeah, they basically just redesign the cover of the pages and reprint it in a very pretty form. And it was quite appealing to me, the idea of having beautiful copies of high fantasy series that I've been loving, or maybe they have been very popular and I wanted to try them, and I have a special copy of them, so that is brilliant. And the first trilogy, I am currently reading the second book in the series, and I loved it. I loved the first book, I'm loving the second book, and so to be fair, my first trilogy with the Broken Binding has been a success, hopefully, finger crossed. I'm halfway through, but I need the scissors for these. So yeah, and I think now we're gonna put out a sci-fi box. Now, financially, I would subscribe to all the boxes. I just love unboxing books and having special editions. Don't think at the moment I'm gonna subscribe to their sci-fi, but this might change once I finish my bloody studies, once I am a bit more settled in my everyday life, and economically I'm gonna check out what they do, other people unboxings of their sci-fi boxes. But yeah, I do also love how they do special editions, and even if you're not subscribed to them, and I'm not sponsored by the way, I'm just telling you generally what I know about the Broken Binding. On their website they do sell copies of special editions of books of popular series. So for example, I got the what's it called, the Bone Seasons. I'm buying them, which are not linked to the subscription, so you can still find special editions quite pricey, I'll be really honest, on their website. A bit like FairyLoot, if you want, you can go on their website and find editions of special edition that they still have in stock. Why is this so difficult to open though? Get in there. No? No? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gonna have a sneak peek. They always package the books so well. So we got paper mat. The spray pages. Whoa, it's front. The spray pages of this series, they make a tree, Yggdrasil, and so this is the completion of Yggdrasil. Oh, I got bookmarks. It says, okay, so these are the 3 books. So I already know Northern Wrath was the first book. And here's a quote from the book. It says, "Because change changes and does not change back. And in the end, the ending will not come to an end." And now I am currently reading Shackled Fates. And the quote is, "They are often angry with forefathers, we all are. It runs in our blood and lineage, as you will soon come to learn." And the last book, I'm gonna show you these after I show you the book. So this is how it's packaged. I'm just gonna do this. I like it. And this is Slaughtered Gods. And this is, I believe, the All Father on the front cover, Odin. And this is what it looks like. And these. And you got the last part of Yggdrasil. It's gonna look super cool, my shells. And then you got the in pages, you got Fenrir. And I don't know if this, this is the got All Father, Odin again. And then on the other page we have this is a character. And the first book had bronze art, the second was silver, and this one has gold. It's as chunky as all the others. I think lengthwise they're all equal. There's nothing inside here. And I don't know if it's signed. Let me check. No, these are not signed books. I believe. So yeah, I'm excited to have these in my hands and be able to potentially finish these in April or May. And here the bookmark, Slaughtered Gods. It says, "It's time the 9 worlds go their way, let the shackles fall, and let the darkness consume us as it always meant to do." So this is a Viking story, and it's also an historical fantasy, meaning that it does have some roots in reality in when Christianity started to spread among Viking and in the northern regions of Europe. So you follow a cast of characters, and all of these characters are trying to survive these changes. They're trying to save their faith and their gods from Christianity and, you know, from becoming forgotten and redundant in a sense. And what I really love about this series is that you start from a small village trying to resist again the changes, and different characters in this village that eventually will go on to their own fate. But you also have a lot of myths, and the gods are real, so the historical part of things is mixed and blended very well with the mythology side and all the legend, the Nordic legend, and she really gets deep into them. So I am really finding this fascinating, refreshing. It's very well written. I love all the characters thus far. Again, I'm halfway through the whole thing, and it was such a pleasant surprise because I'd never heard of this before. So I'm gonna be singing my praises in my wrap-ups for sure about this, at least the first book, which I completed. But yeah, looking forward to finish it. So this is just, I think, the third book. I bought these on, you know, when they do the releases. So basically, if you're subscribed, you get early access. That's when I got these. Yeah. So I am okay with. I'm not too excited because the first book was okay, but I didn't like love it to pieces. However, I think many people do, and I wanted to. If I do like the second book, to have, and unfortunately I missed out on the special edition of the second book, so I didn't want to miss out on the special edition of the third book, and it does look cool. So I'm actually happy to be fair, this release wasn't too expensive. It was like normal price for a new release, for a special edition. The third does, so it was like, listen, I'll go first by them because the first book in this was the first book they featured in their first adult box. So I got there the Atlas 6 through that box. I missed out on the second, but I'm gonna get my hands on one, and then I just didn't want to miss out on the third one, as I said. So this is the conclusion to the Atlas 6 trilogy. This is the Atlas Complex. Power is Taken by Olivia Blake. And look at these pages. Now, I've not heard amazing things about the conclusion of this trilogy. I'll be really honest, but I did heard amazing things about the first book, and I found the first book okay. I didn't pull my hair out for it. So, on a reverse logic, if I didn't love as much as other people loved the first book, I might like the last one more than all the people that didn't like it. I don't know if my logic makes sense, but in my head it does. So then you don't have any reverse dust jacket, but then you have the naked art cover, and you have character art inside. And I do remember quite vividly the first book. I remember quite vividly what happens, which is weird enough because it's been a while since I've read it. I got this idea that I might reread the first one. Maybe I am changed in a couple of years, would appreciate it more. I don't know if I'm going to reread it, to be fair. But I need to get my hands on the second one now, so I can proceed and continue on. We will see. So yeah, this is the Atlas 6 Dark Academia Fantasy, where this bunch of people win these competition sort of things to enter this Dark Academia, which is very exclusive, and they all want to get in, but when they are in, the stakes are way higher than they thought. And I found some of the characters in the first book quite unlikable, and the Dark Academia not satisfying enough, but I did like her writing, and I did like the end. So yeah, I'm gonna revise these or decide what to do with these. And then finally, for this part of the clip at least, we are gonna open up the YA box. And to be fair, as always I say, the YA box, I did find some gems, but I'm not the biggest YA fan when it comes down to literature. I wouldn't subscribe to any other YA box, basically, because all I care about is the items. I don't know, I just like the items, and I know it probably is not that popular anymore, liking the items in the box, but that's why I'm subscribed to the items. Said that, to the big box, to the YA big box, because I know that with FairyLoot you can choose to just have a YA book without the items, and it's more cheap. But I do like the idea of the items, and if I could have the adult box with the items combo, I would probably not subscribe to the YA anymore, although I did find a couple of gems, but I don't need to spend this kind of money for the 2 YA a year that I love. Said that, I'm gonna keep being subscribed to them because of the items and the YA. Okay, so got a lot of stuff in it, so we're just gonna take them out. Oh, it's a you see I'm already screaming in my head. So that's what's happening right now. I'm seeing the item and just saying like, I need to keep being subscribed. Then we got something very heavy. I'm gonna open up this rainbow soap dish, and then we got something small like this. I think probably throw something. And then we've got something like this. And oh, we've got a bit more items to it. Oh. This is from Stephanie Garber. This is a kind of a teen. I don't know if it's, I'm gonna figure out what it is about. And then we got the book. Fair enough. It's a small one. It's on the smaller side. We got the spoilery card, which I'm not gonna look at because I've not opened all the items yet and I've not seen the book. And then we're gonna have we have the cards, which is King of Moons and Queen of Moons. It's a beautiful card. Okay, so first of all, the teen. Is it how you call it, teen? Never fall in love with a fate. That's what it looks like. And then it's like this. says little fox, and open it inside. I might put cookies or stuff like inside, we will see. Now cookies, maybe it's a bit uncomfortable, but I'll figure out stuff to put inside, or maybe some stationery things. Then we have, let's open up these more things. What is this? FairyLoot. I think this is from Legends and Lattes, which I've not read. I'm not the biggest fan of cozy fantasy, but these are very cute. I'm not sure how you can use them, figure out, but these are lovely. And then you got buns and these, and you see on the back they have these things, so I don't know, they feel like, I don't know, I'll need to figure out what you can do with them, but they are absolutely lovely. They're lovely. And then I've got this thing. Oh, this is letter opener, which I've never been a fan of. I don't know why they do it, but they keep doing it. Why? But anyway, it's pretty. I'm not gonna deny it. It looks cool. And then we got FairyLoot Shop Soap Dish. This is quite chunky. FairyLoot is a book that it's my first special edition I bought from them before my waiting list for the YA box came through, and I've not read it yet, so let's say something about me. But look at these. Oh, okay, FairyLoot. Look at this. Oh, this is cool. I can use this in the kitchen or for my jewelry if you don't want to use it for the soap, to be fair. Because I don't have, like, I don't like soap that it's like this kind of soap where you put on here, but this is lovely. I'm gonna, oh, I love it. I love it so much. And finally, last but bloody hell not least, the book sleeve. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And in the back says, vengeance never dies. And I think it's from the book. Potentially it's from this book. Featured. I love these. And like it feels like inside is like waterproof, which always helps. So if it's not waterproof from the outside, it is from inside. Fair enough. I think I know what the book is, because I've seen around people holding the book. So let's look into it. It's getting cold. Okay, so here we got the Haste and Hustle, the card. Then we have the bookmark. And then, oh, orange. I don't remember if I've done many orange pages before. Sorry, I had to change my camera battery. Okay, so we got orange pages. And you can see before I do. And A Tempest of Tea. Yes, I knew it. I've seen it everywhere. It looks amazing. Look at this cover. Sorry for the background. Look at this teapot. Breathtaking. And look at the pages. It's like underneath our number. And it's the back. I'm actually very glad for this because I've seen it, and so I showed you the pages, but I couldn't see them because I had to be because it was out of focus for me. I am screaming. Also, that's also why, like, you know, subscribing to their YA, it's not that bad. And look inside. Look at the inner pages. Look at the gun. And what do you have on the other side? It's an umbrella. So I'll show you these ones. You see? And then Oh, so much going on. So we got the inner pages to show you. So inside, first of all, there's nothing, but then you have a naked hardcover, spine, and the back. And then you have the inner pages with all our amazing characters. And the back. Oh, I hope I love it. But I don't have a synopsis for you guys. There is no bloody synopsis, and here I have no idea what this is about. Let me check the spoilery card, because I heard of this, but I have no idea. So from the back, I can tell you that this it's a story that takes place in 1920s, but reimagined London, where you got this bunch of characters you follow, and they might have to do a heist, and they do like live in this world where there is like this dark vampire underworld, and there is an enemy to lover romance, and a secret vampire society, and of course tea. And it sounds great. It sounds great. It's a very short book. It looks stunning. It's one of those books that even if I hate, and I don't think I will, but even if I hate, I can't get rid of this. This is how FairyLoot makes me keep the books, because I just can't. So we will see. Anyway, we got A Tempest of Tea, amazing. And then of course we have a book sleeve. It's from A Tempest of Tea. Which is A Tempest of Tea, which are probably main protagonists. She looks so cool. This is amazing. Then we have Shoe Charms. Oh, by Legends and Lattes. How do you use these? I have no idea. You put them on your shoes. Now, that is when I get a bit too old to put these on my shoes. But I'll figure out what to do with them. And then I have ceramic dish from Ray Barrett, one of my favorite things. This one, the opener is from The Hobbit by Tolkien. Oh yeah, I remember they were saying that it was like a Hobbit item. And then we have tea. It's for tea, of course it's for tea. I'll use it. I do drink tea now, herbal tea. Speaking of which, it's getting cold. And then the cards, they are from the Gilded Wolves. Lila and Severine from the Gilded Wolves, which I've not read, but I'm actually interested in reading. And that's... Is that it? Yeah, that's it. To be fair, I'll be honest, this is my favorite box they've done since January. My favorite box was 2024. The book is pretty renowned. All the items I love, even the ones that I don't know what to do with them, I absolutely love. The letter opener, FairyLoot. Why? Once you give me one, how many letters do you think I open? It's 2024. There is no letters apart from bills. And I just need one, which is, to be fair, it's nice it's a knife. Yeah, because when I open bills, that's how I feel like, I just want to stab myself. Anyway, it's beautiful. I am speechless. I am in love with this box. Got so many, like the monthly ones. Look even like next to each other. They look lovely. So happy with this. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, I would love for you to subscribe and join the small community. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Ciao!